Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the December 14th, 2023 Board of Public Works and Safety meeting. Roll call, please. Here.
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 Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No, sir.
Number 4, approval of the minutes of the meeting of November 30th and December 7th, 2023.
I'd like to make a motion to approve those minutes.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Number 5, bid openings. I don't see any. Number 6, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Anybody? Okay, moving on to correspondence. Letter A, correspondence received from Dean Button requesting advertising dates of December 21st, 2023 and December 28th, 2023, with a bid opening of January 11th, 2024 for the Hammond North Approach to Sibley project submitted for approval.
Yes, good morning, Board.
Good morning.
This is actually, it was left out of the Hammond job because we had to analyze some truck movement. So this is going to alleviate any kind of issues with the radius. So I recommend approval of this.
Motion to approve Mr. Button's request is submitted.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter B, correspondence received from Dean Button requesting advertising dates of December 21st, 2023 and December 28th, 2023, with a bid opening of January 11th, 2024 for the 2023 CCMG Summer Street and 169th Street projects submitted for approval.
So we received $1 million and we match it with $1 million. It's a 50-50 grant through the state. Summer Street, it's going to be the rest of Summer Street up until 165th from Columbia, which is pretty ratty. And also 169th from Southeastern to Northcott in front of the cemetery where it's in disrepair.
Right.
So this should be done next, probably early summer. We're going to start. So I recommend approval of that.
Motion to approve Mr. Button's request as submitted.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Letter C, correspondence received from Dean Button, Capital Improvements Board, requesting $29,800 of CIB funding to be allocated for the Marquette Greenway Kennedy Decline Phase 2 environmental study submitted for approval.
So this is the bike trail in Shirley Hines, and the Army Corps is requesting some other environmental studies to be done. It's kind of being slow rolled, but this is necessary to move the project forth, so I recommend approval.
Okay.
Motion to approve Mr. Button's request along with any attached agreement.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter D, correspondence received from Dean Button requesting to ratify the approval of the maintenance agreement with Centos Corporation.
So basically, this is for the materials, the rugs and so forth throughout City Hall, and it's based on the quantity used and the mop heads and so forth like that. So it's probably going to be somewhere about $10,000 at the end of the year that's going to be utilized for that. So I recommend approval.
Motion to approve Mr. Button's request.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Mark. Letter E, correspondence received from William Short, Chief of Police, requesting the following officers be promoted to the rank of third-class patrolman effective December 22nd, 2023. Ora Chetamayan Amadogan, Devin Pineda, Aaron Griggs, Seth Rincon, Grace Elrod, Bryce Sherwin, Alonzo Lopez, and Harry Smoot.
Motion to approve Chief Short's request.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Number 8, matters from board members. Anything?
No, sir.
Nothing? Okay.
Everybody's genial today.
Everybody's genial.
Yes, sir.
Okay, new business. Letter A, agreement to purchase real estate located at 5557 Walter Avenue, submitted for approval.
Good morning to the board. Mr. President, we'd request this agreement to be approved as presented. It is, again, part of the Jacob Square rehabilitation. It's a portion of a property that the city owns that is going to go to an abutting landowner, so we operated under that statute.
Motion to approve the agreement as submitted.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter B, first extension of agreement to rehabilitate property located at 30 Warren Street, submitted for approval.
As promised to the board, this was up for status, I think, last week or the week before. This is the rehab agreement. We'd request it be approved as presented. Mr. Luter has given the okay on this.
Motion to approve the first extension of the agreement as submitted.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter C, second extension of agreement to rehabilitate property located at 941 Reese Avenue, submitted for approval.
Again, this is a property that you're familiar with. I think it was in front of the board a couple weeks ago. Mr. Pagic is present. I don't know if he has anything else to add on this one.
They've been moving pretty far ahead with everything, so.
Mr. Luter just asked for some additional time for them to complete, if we could have it approved as presented, unless there's any questions.
The only question we have is it's not signed yet, is that?
Not signed yet?
Nope.
Then do we know why it's not signed yet, or didn't come back yet? So if we could defer this until signature for next, Linda will put it back on the agenda at the time it's signed. And then Linda, if you could, why don't we set a status for it for 2 weeks, just in case? I don't want to lose track of it.
Okay,
And that way, if it's not signed by then, we'll start moving forward with figuring out what other thing we need to do. Mr. Pagic probably could get a hold of the folks to see why they haven't signed it yet.
got
Okay,
it.
Motion to set the matter for status for December 28th, 2023.
thank you.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter D, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 4749 Hickory Street, submitted for approval.
Yes, so the board's familiar with this property. I just wanted to let the board know that what has happened is there was an original owner, then it was sold. We did a rehab agreement with that second owner. That second owner transferred it back to the original owner, and then this is a rehab agreement with that original owner.
Got it.
Okay, so, and according to Mr. Luter, he believes this will get now rehabbed under the original owner. I guess the subsequent owner just wasn't able to do it. So we're hoping that this is the last time it's before you, because this is a demo order from 2020. And so I've indicated to Mr. Luter, Mr. Kearney's aware of this as well, that it's kind of like a last chance, like, let's get this fixed up or we're knocking it down type thing, so.
Okay, and it has been signed, so.
Oh,
Motion-
could we set that matter for status based on the expiration date? Probably should have done that for the 30 Warren one as well. Should be at the top.
It's eligible.
Oh, it doesn't have it on the title?
No,
Sorry about that. It's probably on the second page then.
see the date. April 1st? April 1st? Okay. So just sometime right after that, or right
Before
before
or right after, whatever you
before?
prefer.
that? That's okay. Take a second. Yeah, you gotta stay that way, you know? So April 1st, so would you rather do a week before,
Yeah,
the 28th of March?
sure.
Okay.
Motion to set this matter for status for March 28th of 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Could we go back on the agenda to 9B and set a status for 30 Warren based on the expiration of this, of the rehab? Sorry about that.
That's okay. So this one is March 1st, 2024. So if we go right before that, it would be February 29th? Is that good?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Motion to amend letter C and set it for status for March,
I think it's B.
29th.
is it
29th.
B?
B?
Okay.
February,
30 Warren.
February 29th.
For February 29th, 2024. I'm sorry, letter B.
Thank you.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. So now we are on letter E. Resolution and intergovernmental agreement with Hammond Redevelopment Commission to transfer property located at 417 Fayette Street, submitted for approval.
So I know that this isn't signed by redevelopment yet. However, it's us transferring property to them, and it was kind of a timing issue. We wanted to get this done before the end of the year, and their last meeting's Tuesday. So I just wanted to get it before our board and get it over to them if we could. This is a piece of property that the city owns. It's going to be helping redevelopment with their downtown project.
Do we need to approve it pending their signature, or just?
I'd actually asked for approval, and then
Okay.
if they didn't, I guess if they decide not to pass it, it'll just
Gotcha,
come back.
gotcha.
Motion to approve the resolution and intergovernmental agreement as submitted.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter F, right-of-way permits, looks like there's 3 of them, received from engineering, submitted for approval.
Yes, 2 of the permits are from NIPSCO, and each permit is fixing up one pole, replacing it throughout the city.
Okay.
And the other permit is for 141st by Sheffield and Calumet for some boring. It's been approved by the Water Department, so I will recommend approval.
Got it. Yep.
Motion to approve the right-of-way permits as submitted.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter G, request for sign prohibiting semi-trucks on Oak Crest Lane submitted for approval.
I'm not sure, I haven't seen this one, you can probably refer it back to us.
I don't know why a truck would be on Oak Crest Lane anyway. It's a small street. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Who knows? So if you just forward to the engineering department, we can take a look at that one.
Okay.
Unless someone is like working it, sorry. John said this works, so we're gonna try it.
Sounds like it's working out.
Is it working?
No.
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 All right, green light's on, but what I was going to say is that it may be somebody that maybe works as a semi-truck driver, and maybe they're,
Coming home?
so,
Could be.
I'm not saying that's a reason to put the sign up, but
Because that's such a small street. It's just really
I agree.
one, yeah. Okay. We'll just forward it to engineering?
Yes.
Okay.
Motion to refer the matter to engineering for review.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Now it's working. It wasn't when it wasn't. It wasn't.
testing.
Okay, letter H, C-Click Fix requesting no through truck traffic sign heading east of 141st, Holman and Toll.
I spoke to Mr. Button this morning about this particular one. He did check it, and there are many signs out there, so his recommendation would be not to approve it.
Okay,
Motion to deny the C-Click Fix request.
I second.
all in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter I, C-Click Fix requesting a turning signal light at Columbia and Chicago.
I recommend referring that to engineering.
Motion to refer to engineering for review.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter J, C-Click Fix requesting cameras, flashing lights, or speed bumps to deter speeding traffic on Chicago between Columbia and Calumet.
If you want, you can refer it back to us, too.
We'd
And
very
we
much
can
like to do
analyze
that.
it.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Motion to move to engineering for review.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Number 10, old business, letter A, status for 6624 Missouri.
Good morning, Board.
Good morning, Kelly.
6624 Missouri, passed a rough inspection July 31st, 23. Electric inspection, rough inspection passed October 25th. So it's progressing, but slowly. Mr. Luter requested 30 days so we can get status of the building permit.
Do we have a rehab agreement currently? Or are they operating without one?
I believe they have one.
Do they?
18th. Kelly, on that one, is January 18th sound okay, or, that's good?
Motion to set the matter for status for January 18th, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter B, status for 1430 Stanton.
Similar situation. They had a roof permit in June 16th to 23. They had a garage inspection on June 6th, with exterior remodeling. Electrical permit was pulled on 6/16. There's no inspection on that issue yet. They just had a plumbing permit pulled on 12/16.
And he's
So-
behind you.
Pardon me?
He's behind you, sir.
Hello,
Hello.
how you doing?
Sound good?
I'm requesting another 90 days from you guys. I had an electrical contract.
Yeah, just say, go up to the
I'm
mic
sorry.
there. That's okay.
Yeah, my name's Jake Rabarzik. It's
Hey.
my house,
Good morning.
1430 Stanton. How you doing?
Good.
I had an electrical contractor, and once he got started, I paid him, and he kind of run off with my money, and I wasn't able to get in contact with him. And he finally got in contact with me. He said he had a death in the family, so I'm a little behind, but I'm just requesting another 90 days, and I'll get this thing done.
So, from the city's perspective, the law department at least, we have a rehab agreement that's expired on the 14th. So, if we're gonna do that, we need a new rehab agreement signed, like an extension. To make sure that we're under, because it's currently under a demo order, right?
So we would just need to sign an extension and
I'll
then
have to get him an extension for him to sign it.
To make, we would set the date for 90 days, is that
I
what we
would set
did?
it for 90 days and let me get the extension in, but set it 90 days from the 21st, because that's when we're probably going to have I'll send this over to them this week, and then we can go 90 days from there.
So March 21st? Is that okay?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Motion to set the matter for status for March 21st, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I believe you guys have it, but it's,
Moving on to letter C, status, or excuse me, 4308 Grover. Good morning, Chris.
Well, I'm unhappy to report that last week I had an interior inspection scheduled. The owner did not appear for the inspection at the allotted time that we had scheduled. So the owner's had multiple opportunities to get me the paperwork to put the deed restriction through. So now I'm just requesting a full removal order. I have the findings in order here.
It's removal of what, Chris? Remind us. Gotcha.
Requirements or egress requirements.
Okay. So what happens if, once we pass this, you meet with them again?
I will, if they contact me, I will inform them that based on the allotted time they were given, that now they have to remove them.
Okay. So we're just approving the removal of the,
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
Motion to approve the full removal agreement.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. You need this back, or?
I need signed.
Yeah.
Donnie
Oh,
has signed,
okay,
but I just
gotcha.
need
I'll
signature.
sign it.
We'll take
Okay,
it.
gotcha.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on. Meeting's open to the public. Would anybody like to speak? Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. My name is Yomisha. I got a property at 4919 Pine in Hammond.
Can you give us your first and last name?
Yomisha Mitchell.
Mitchell, okay. Go ahead, sorry, Miss Mitchell.
I have an agreement with you for 4919 Pine Avenue.
Okay.
I just want to let you guys know that everything is done, mostly. I just have to power wash the basement.
Okay, does anybody know what's going on? Was anybody here?
So we signed a new agreement with her, so I
Oh,
think we're good to
okay.
go. That's
Oh,
why it's
okay.
taken off the agenda, right, Linda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
I guess she's just updating, but we're good with her, yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing great, everything's moving along,
Okay,
Okay.
good news, so.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Mitchell.
Okay.
I think we just want to probably set a 90-day status, if we could set that March date, March 21st.
21st?
Come back then?
Yeah.
Think you'll probably be done by then? Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's go March 21st,
Got it.
okay?
March 21st, yeah.
Motion to set 4919 Pine Avenue for status on March 21st, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The meeting's open to the public. Would anybody else like to speak, except Chris? That's it. Okay.
Oh.
Motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.